Okay, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn, part 4? Yeah, pretty sure it's part 4. And here we're gonna go learn the lesson that Rost wants to teach us, and we love the guy, he raised us and everything, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna rest at this campfire.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
And okay, he's going kind of slow, so we're gonna kind of go ahead a little bit.
It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Yeah. It's a bit chaos out here, isn't it? I'm gonna wait for him to stop and start looking, and then we'll just go about our normal day.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
I'll gather up all this ridgewood. Never mind, cutscene.
An entire lodge? Wrecked? By sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Okay. Take a look at him in the notebook. So he is weak to fire. That's why Rost wanted us to bring fire arrows, so we'll probably make use of those. And he's got some blaze canisters underneath his belly there. Shooting elemental canisters with elemental ammo triggers an explosion that will damage everything nearby. Shoot off this component to collect the resource inside. So what we can do is shoot that with fire arrows. And he'll explode, and that will be pretty good. But we're going to lay some traps here. I think we're gonna need 2 of these. And we got some explosive traps as well. So I'll lay a couple of these down. Get our fire arrows ready. Okay, now
More than equipped to take you on. It saw me.
okay, that hurt. Ow. Yeah, I might die here. Boy, are we not doing much damage to him. Oh, man. Okay, I got health potions, though, so we're good there. And we hit the tree. Missed, of course. And he does have weak points that are not the blaze canisters, and they're components that you can shoot off. And it will do quite a bit more damage if we do manage to destroy it. Oh, I didn't want fire arrows. There we go. Now we can hit his antenna things up on top as well. Ideally, anyways. Give him another critical hit. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I'd say we handled that fairly well. Let's see. Is there anything else that we knocked off that we want to get? There's some berries over here. Grab those. As we'll need them coming up. Once we actually get into the proving itself.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart, then.
You will.
Alrighty. Oh, we got a well, yeah. Okay. We got some new resources. It's stuff we can sell for sure. Yeah. And we got a treasure box. Some nice stuff in it. We actually, oh, okay. Carrying capacity. Potion pouch. Weapons, outfits, resources, modifications, potions. There we go. Oh, I don't have enough metal vessels. Okay, well we can just leave those potions sitting in that thing. Okay, so the second tier of things requires 2 skill points, so I can't actually get anything else, and I won't be able to get anything until after. Concentration isn't going to help. We'll get this. This will help with, gathering, berries and things of that nature. And other things.
Saving these for the trail.
So, and we're gonna need quite a bit of that. The proving is gonna be a test here. Though I don't think it's as bad as what we just did with the sawtooth. Honestly, the proving's probably going to be a little bit easier than that. But that said, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So we're just going to sneak by all this stuff. He didn't see me. They weren't particularly interested in me, at least. The Watcher is. Naturally. But that's okay. We'll just kind of skedaddle right along this way. And get up here and we'll go have a nice little conversation with Rost. He's waiting for us. Said he had plans, but you know, it's a video game, so he'll be there whenever we're ready. Whether it's in 30 seconds after we last talked to him or 3 hours, doesn't really matter which.
So, it's time.
There he is.
You ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not.
I think
You taught
she's
me
too
how to
damn
track.
stubborn to let him
Wherever
go.
you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now. First, the Proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Alrighty. Let's go see what these guys have for us.
Outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the Proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Okay.
I want to dance.
We'll give this a quick save. Oh, there's a target dummy. Smash. I actually forgot there was one in here. I can always come back later if I miss any of them, but... excuse me.
This heat crawls.
Thank you. She just can't help but get in everyone's
It's you,
way.
isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm.
Hey, it's Teb.
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. And we can even modify it slightly as well. Okay. Yeah, he's only... This is the stealth armor, and I actually quite like the stealth armor because it makes it easier to move around the open world, especially with, you know, the challenge run that we're doing here. That's melee attacks. I'm not going to spend the shards on it because it's quite expensive. But what we can do is sell a couple of things here. Not much, unfortunately. We can sell a little bit. And that's all he has for me is outfits, so...
Seems to fit you perfectly.
We're not going to bother with any of them.
I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Will do. Though real quick, we're gonna modify this outfit a little bit. We're gonna throw resist fire onto it. So there's gonna be some fire damage coming at us in the near future. Oh, we can modify our tripcaster as well. Oh, that's just inventory. Alright, crafting. And we'll give it some extra handling. Handling for that is quite nice. And
Nice.
is that guy standing? Yeah, I guess he's meant to be standing.
John, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. What do you have
We
to
don't
go climbing
quite need to warm
houses?
ourselves by the fire.
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there now.
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
I
What
think.
I want is for you to climb down.
Listen carefully
What you
now.
want is for me to
But
have
you'll
no
have to tell
fun at
this
all.
when I'm gone. In
Fine.
the beginning, they're
Stay
really
up on the
good.
roof all night if you
life
want.
caves,
Yeah, I will.
people, machines.
Aloy, over here.
Karst?
There's a lot
What are you
going
doing
on
here?
here.
Careful. Pretend like
Hey, it's
I
Karst.
wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so we have quite a bit more shards than the last time we saw them. I still can't afford this Carja sling, unfortunately. Those are shock arrows, and then the rope caster and the sling. I think the sling is going to be the most useful. I wish I could skip the initial one and just go straight into this upgraded one that also fires shock things, but I think we're just gonna go with this. Yeah, and then he has just the same outfits. Yeah, and then...
Until next time.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
I don't want to sell any of these things either. And it won't be illegal for us to talk to each other. Yeah, that's a cheap upgrade. We got our sling tutorial, tramplers, fireback. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do that in the near future. Okay. Oh, yeah. Modify sling. So we're just gonna make it better
In a moment, we shall bless the proving.
with the freeze aspect.
But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Carja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Carja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bum. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Carja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Now who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora, on the eve of your proving,
What's that
no,
mean? He's
the
wearing a
Carja
focus,
stand with
just
you.
like mine. You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at 3 things. Arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries. Warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or 3? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
It is a little weird playing as a female character that this dude's sort of hitting on a little bit. As an adult man, I haven't really experienced that at all.
Yeah,
so
I don't have to tell you
it was a
that,
little
right?
bit weird.
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes.
Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, when a hunt, so it would few. If that wasn't.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah.
So.
And no one.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Look, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard are the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
Perhaps the Karja have come to make amends. I won't deny you a chance.
Yeah, it's just a little weird. He's a nice guy. I like him, but, you know, keep your hands to yourself.
Are in place. Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you, sit crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Well, that was nice.
Hello, Olin.
And yeah, this guy's being kind of shady. Get out of the way.
Guess Aaron told
Good
you.
lord, people.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Yeah, that's fine.
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus.
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and
Yeah,
spit,
he's
girl.
definitely lying.
I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking, that's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court, that's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Will ask for a mate blessing if he wins. But not with his girl, but her sister. Imagine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit of crafting. Get our weapons ready for the proving, for sure. Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? There we go. Okay. It's right here. Excuse me.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here...
Oh, look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
Fuck it.
I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
The Karja took my little sister in their raids 5 years ago. All mother... I sure...
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora.
So this
Not that it
fucking
fools
dude's still
anyone.
an ass.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. and you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Too bad for you that I'm gonna win it then.
I've trained all my life for this. If I lost to you, I'd make myself an outcast for life.
Don't overestimate yourself. You wouldn't last long in the wilds.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Nice job handling Bast.
I need
That
to
should keep him
find
quiet.
who voice acted Bost so I can
believe
find
we've
them on
met.
Twitter and write
I'm
them
Aloy.
angry
Oh,
messages
I know
because
who you
apparently
are.
that's what we
The
do
competition.
these days.
The others,
What's up, Vala?
they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna end it here. Yeah, we're getting close to an hour, and going to bed kind of starts the proving. So, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one, in part 5, for the proving itself. No, I said that this one would be the proving. I was wrong. I forgot how long all this was. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.